We're gonna have to do some...
I've never liked this. Do we replace the whole patio? I have seen too many centipedes today. I've done it, which is my personal favorite.
This is gonna be okay.
We're just seeing what happens.
In case you missed it, last year my dad and I started on my backyard makeover. It needed a lot of work. It was a little messy back there. We worked on it throughout the summer. We built a fence on one side of the backyard for extra privacy. We ended up adding a privacy fence on the other side. We did a bunch of work in the garden and we like set up this little rock barrier. We planted stuff. We hung up string lights, obviously. That was an essential for me. I got a table. We power washed. We laid down fresh sod, which like the raccoons, there was an issue there, but we're gonna just breeze over that. And by the time we were done with that, it was the end of August. And we decided to pick it back up next summer. But as you know, or if you don't know, I have not been home long enough to actually get started on this. So we are finally starting it now. My dad's gonna be here any moment for phase 2 of backyard stuff. I'm so excited. Just in time for summer to end. Hello. What am I looking at here? Lawn and garden, landscape, natural stones. Here, you wanna sit?
No, you can, yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
I can drive?
Yeah.
See these?
Yes, the natural stone curb.
So that's similar to like what you got downstairs.
Yeah.
Is that the color?
I don't know because mine are like kind of tinted green because they're old.
See, that's kind of natural looking, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of got that rough look.
It's gonna be really clean to the point where I'm gonna want to do both sides because I hate it not matching.
You might. Anyways, lots of great stuff there, right?
Yeah.
I think, 6-inch.
Okay.
You pay more, of course, and they're wider, they're heavier and everything
Right.
else, but 6-inch wall, I think should be perfect.
I agree.
Like that, right? Either 6 by 6, 6 by 7. So when we're down there, we're gonna put a line, we're gonna do some measuring.
Great.
Okay, so we've got that.
It's way too late in the season to power wash, eh?
It's never too late.
Okay, well, there's a lot that needs to be done here. Obviously, we want to do this, match it, essentially. We're gonna have to do some cleaning up of this stuff. You know, we got a couple hydrangeas still alive here. These 2 are alive, those are not.
We want this, it's gonna be totally level.
Hanging more, yeah.
See what I'm doing?
Yeah, that looks perfect right there.
What about that?
That's definitely 2 left.
Yes, exactly.
It's rocket science here, learning how to understand the level.
Would that be high enough?
No. I'm kind of thinking 1 more up.
Too high, it might topple over, and you need reinforcements
Okay.
that hold it back.
Right.
We don't want to do all that. This would be about this high.
I think that would look nice. That's with 3.
That's with 3 6-inch.
Okay, end of day 1, we had a lot of discussion about what we were gonna do with the space. Top priority was to replace these rocks here with a similar look to what we have on this side. I've never liked this, I just thought it was messy, so I wanna do this. This is natural stone. To do the other side with natural stone is gonna be a lot more expensive. But while we started talking about what we were gonna do, no matter what, both sides weren't gonna match because the stones currently there are old, they're kind of green tinted, that no matter how close we try to match it, it's not going to look the same. So at that point, we started thinking, what if we don't try at all to match it and go for a modern look to kind of match the inside of the house? It doesn't bother me by any means, like this is not even a necessary thing to do. We can leave the backyard the way it is and it's great. Like I love it, which is why we stopped at this for phase 1. Now, with talking about it, we were talking about doing a nice modern retaining wall to keep the garden in. That's essential because the garden is currently sloped. So we're gonna need that no matter what. But then if we're gonna go for a nice, clean, modern look for the retaining wall, do we replace the whole patio? So obviously these are all older stones. I like the look, like it's nice, but if that's gonna be super modern, do we do all new patio stones and then also end up replacing these just so it all is cohesive and clean and nice? My dad and I are both very visual people, so he's going home and I sent him the measurements that we took today. He's gonna make a sketch, run some numbers, and we will figure out where to proceed from there. Another day, we are actually going to do things in the backyard today. Things are happening.
We're gonna make a bit of a mess here.
All right.
We have to take all the stones back and maybe put them in a pile somewhere, I guess.
We're gonna disassemble the wall.
This is we're gonna take the top back and then we're gonna have to pull the next section out.
I think the next section is buried though, eh?
Yeah, so we may have to dig it out
Okay.
just to make it straight.
Yeah, because it's never been straight.
I forget how heavy these things are. This is a little bit of a monster here, I think.
Well, there's 2 of us. We're gonna be fine. Where do we start? Moving by these?
There's
gonna be a whole bunch of bugs in there.
Yeah, that's fine. This could make a mess that's gonna last for longer than today.
The rest of summer. Last looks before it's destroyed.
Okay, so what I'm suggesting then is I'm gonna move these stones back, these big stones.
And then I'll move all the rocks?
And then we'll move the rocks, and then we'll dig out, see what we need to dig out.
Okay.
We're should I put these?
Why don't you just make a pile?
But you're gonna be doing the stuff over there. Oh my god. Nice work.
I have seen too many centipedes today. I've seen too many. More than I like to see in a lifetime. And then we're lifting this with all of the bugs. Now it looks messy. Nice work, Dad.
Yes.
We have the line level here, and you can see, like over here, this came out a few inches, just in this little chunk, but the rest of it's looking pretty straight. Okay, so what, you want like here?
Yeah.
What do they say? An ounce of perfection? You know what I'm saying?
No? Okay. I've done it.
We'll be placing. We got to place these two little monkeys back.
Oh, it's right down the line.
It's about as good as you're gonna get.
It's been a while. The stones are all straight, they're leveled. Next up is some concrete to get it all perfect, and then we're gonna put these back, and it's gonna look better. At least that's what we're hoping. Okay, so cement is going here so that it's actually leveled, because it's pretty sunken over here. This is gonna keep it all straight. Kind of looks pretty satisfying, honestly. Okay, this is where we're gonna leave it for today. And we're gonna circle back tomorrow.
We're gonna ignore my appearance here. We're just not gonna talk about it. But it is the following day. My dad is back. Good afternoon. It's Whisper City in here. Welcome back.
I know you're a little tired today, but if I didn't get it to it today, I'd be busy with, Jared.
You just wanted to come and get it done.
And I just wanted to see you.
Wow, look at the progress. The stones are going back, and they're looking much straighter than they were.
They are definitely much straighter.
Yeah.
Leveler. It was just that one that really bothered me the most, but the dirt flowing through is the biggest problem I have.
They look really green today, so we are gonna power wash them, but maybe on another day. I'm just here for the vibes today. Okay, one left. The final stone. Okay, it's the next day. We are getting back to it. These are my rock moving gloves, and I'm gonna put them all in here. I'm a human again today, so I can get back to business. We're also gonna do some power washing today, which is my personal favorite.
Brady is at the salon.
Oh, Brady's getting her haircut today.
Horrible. She made a little nest
Oh
in the bag.
my god. Stop.
And look at, she shuffled all the towels up and then just was sitting in the corner.
The rocks are back in. And it's power washing time. I'm so excited. And it's clearly in need of the power wash. Should have done this earlier in the summer, but you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. We're gonna start with the stones. Here we go. That is so crazy.
Do whatever you want to do.
Thank you. You want to turn? Yeah. Go sit in the chair. This is the most fun activity, honestly. Hey, my dad left a couple hours ago. I've been doing some other work, but I'm gonna get back to it before the rain really comes down. So I'm gonna sweep up all of this first, and then I'm gonna power wash the rest of it. And then we're gonna come back, I think maybe next week, and do like a little test spot with a whole, we'll talk about it later. Oh, is it? Oh, it's really raining. we're gonna circle back. Okay, I'm gonna finish with the corner tomorrow. But as you can see, like the water kind of pools over there, so I can't really do much with that. But the stones look so much better. I love a power wash. My hand is like vibrating right now. It feels numb. Progress. Progress. Hi.
Yeah.
Back at it again, another day of backyard stuff. We're at the Home Depot getting some stuff for our experimentation this afternoon. Whoa!
But this time it's on me.
No,
this is what
no,
fathers do.
No, Dad.
Dads don't let daughters say.
Okay, so power washing done, except for that little corner because it slopes down. But what we're gonna do today is we're actually going to attempt to fill in some cracks with some concrete. So last year we filled all these gaps with this easy sand, which really just didn't work. It did not stay, it got really dirty. Like this does not look nice. So we were deciding between concrete or do like clovers or what. The best option I think is concrete. Yes, it could shift and then crack, but like pretty much anything's gonna crack and it would keep it cleaner than it is. We're not gonna go like fully in and do all of the cracks right now. We're just gonna do a test spot, see how it holds up over the winter and then figure it out next spring. We're also gonna seal it. What?
Something like that.
Anyways, and then we're gonna seal it, see how it holds up and go from there. But we're gonna mix a little bit of concrete now and do this area right around the door. So at least this is gonna be clean. Like it just gets so dirty. I just want it to be a little cleaner than this. So we're gonna do that. He's decided we're lifting. We're lifting some of the stones, get it more leveled because it's sinking in the corner. Like there's definitely some parts that are sinking, obviously that corner. But he's like, I'm just gonna do a few.
So when we put them back down, I'd like to get that one up too. And then me.
Yeah, this is your choice.
I know. It's going to be okay.
Okay, so cement has been mixed and is being applied. Everything's been prepped, the surfaces, the stones, and we're gonna see how this goes.
Yeah.
So we got some height.
I feel like that corner's still sloping down on the left.
Well, there's this here, first of all, and it's straight. If we get a runoff from the house, that's better. And we got not much of a runoff.
So we have to
So
slope
you're
it
right.
down. And whoop.
And it's definitely flowing away from the house. Even that there is flowing away from the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crack filling usually doesn't take much. What can I say, Taro's Dove? This is exactly what you're not supposed to do when you're laying flagstone.
That's exactly what I want to hear.
We're just seeing what happens.
Dad, I don't know if I've signed up to make my backyard the experimentation zone.
Well, whether you signed up or not, this is what it is.
Oh,
I see a little rock in this one. What do you think?
much better.
Perfect.
The stones are all back in.
Or joint work.
We're now gonna fill in the cracks just around here to see how it looks. See like when it dries and how it like, you know, goes over the winter. But that's what we're gonna do now. I think we're gonna probably leave it at that. Oh Jesus, this is gonna be a little messy.
Well, it's not as messy as it looks.
I trust you.
See how
Maybe.
we're putting it down into the gaps?
Yeah.
You kind of do that to get it to sink all the way.
Okay. And then we clean it up afterwards.
Yep.
Is this gonna look janky?
It's, put it this way, it's gonna look a little janky,
Okay.
but not maybe as janky as the sand.
Okay.
It'll be clean. It won't be junky.
I guess we'll see.
See, well, this is why we're doing an experiment.
Right.
Because you're gonna weigh out, you're gonna say, fuck, you know what? I don't like flagstone anymore because it's not uniform enough.
Right.
Right.
And then we just replace the whole patio.
Yeah, then I say, okay, get the shit out of here.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty satisfying to watch, I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Well, now you can understand why I love doing jointing. Right?
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Filled in some of our cracks, ran out of cement, and now there's another step because obviously this looks very messy, but apparently it's not going to look messy. So TBD.
The intermediate step before the finishing stage.
Okay.
A little gentle, just get rid of some of these little chunky things. We're gonna come back to this post-haste soon.
I can practically call this video, Mitch does work in the backyard, Tara watches on the side.
Again,
Again, round 2.
part 10.
Part 10. Part 50 works
End.
for us.
Part end.
Part end?
Yes, part end. N is a variable.
Okay. But we're having fun.
We're having a great ass time. As
Okay,
you can see,
10 minutes later.
I'm putting surgical gloves
The surgical gloves. What's happening now?
because we're doing the finishing part of this exercise.
Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna do a little cleanup.
You know what, honestly, even the way it is, I think it's gonna look better.
Well, let's start with this one over here.
It's gonna, once it locks down, it'll be better. But you're gonna see what I'm talking about in a minute.
Okay.
All right?
I'm trusting.
I know you are. You see what I'm getting at?
Yes, I do.
You're starting to see crisp lines, right? So we do it a couple runs, but we'll get back to that little guy. Even if it does have a little
Feathering?
micro cracking.
The micro cracking won't bother me. Like, look at what it looks like right now.
Yeah, those are not micro.
These are not micro. It just looks dirty and gross.
Little macro
Like, this is,
cracking.
I don't care if this micro cracks at all. I have high hopes for this.
Any sort of haze.
Yeah. No, this is gonna look really good.
Oh my god. Does that look
It looks pretty good.
freaking amazing?
Yeah. I'm quite excited.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
gonna want to keep checking on it.
The good thing is it's not supposed to rain.
Because rain is the worst enemy of setting concrete.
Well, here's hoping for the best. So it goes. We're done for the day. Check in tomorrow.
Another day. We're out here. I think this looks great. We're gonna just do it. We're gonna full send the cement, I think. It's still drying. Like, that's not, it's gonna be lighter than that. But we're gonna start digging up all of these little cracks and filling them in. And it's gonna look good.
See where the base is? You want to
Oh.
right
yeah.
there. That's where I want to ultimately get to, because that way we get the most concrete touching the side.
Okay. Got it. For some reason, that song will always be attached to that memory for me. I don't
Yeah.
even know how that's even still a memory in my head.
I think me too.
Isn't that weird?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Seamelt. We're going to get to the soupy side later.
Okay,
All right.
here we go. So much fun.
You know what you can do?
What can I do?
I'm going to throw this over into the cracks, and you're going to take this little fun dot. Just kind of do this until it stops sinking.
Okay.
And once that happens, then you start packing it down. Your little machine.
Yeah.
See that? See the joint? Yeah. And kind of going along like that. Okay, carry on.
Can you believe it's September?
I do.
You do?
I know time is flying and everything,
It's flying.
but you believe it's going to be one of the hottest weeks of the summer.
I know.
That's what September can do to you.
Well, yeah, it's going to bring all of the summer energy that we weren't having.
Yeah, in August, it's going to bring
Wait till this all hardens up.
I know, it's going to look even better.
White, you're gonna be going, oh my god, let's keep going.
I know. No, we're not stopping. We're going to keep doing this. And then we'll see how it holds in the winter as a finished piece. There was no way either of us had the patience to just stick to the one corner.
Exactly, especially you.
Well, where do I get it from?
Okay, this is what we've done today. We're letting it sit for like, I don't know, 15, 20, and then we're gonna do the sponge thing again, which is what cleans up the lines. But we're inching our way through the patio, slowly but surely. Sponging time. So satisfying to watch. I'm just standing here like mesmerized.
A couple of passes it takes
Yeah.
for it to actually.
We're back. We're doing more. We're gonna work our way down the patio. As you can see, it's starting to dry. We got some like fuzzy spots that we're gonna, you know, fuck with, but this is what it's looking like after a week. I think it looks solid. Dad is brushing around. I'm gonna do some digging. We have spent quite a lot of time digging out all of the cracks. Joints, whatever you want to call them.
Joints.
Like, it's a tedious task. It's kind of fun, but my hand hurts a little bit. But we're doing some cleanup, or he's doing some cleanup, and then we're gonna mix some more cement. And then,
Concrete.
oh my God, concrete cement is close enough. And then fill it in. And then we'll have to come back for the rest another day. This is what we're gonna do today. It's quite tedious.
Remember what I told you?
You
And
did-
then, can you imagine if you were, after cleaning it, you have to cut specific to every one of these
No, that
little...
would have been really hard. So originally I was thinking it'd be fun to put turf in between all the cracks. And he was like, there's no way you're gonna do that. Like, to dig out all of the cracks and then cut like individual little bits that are completely random to fit around all of the stones. That would have been a bit of a bitch. I almost don't even want to admit that because I was so like, no, that's fine. I don't know how fine it would have been. It would have been tough because just digging this out is taking, you know, hours, but it'll be worth it when it's all dried and like just cohesive. Following day, it's the last, probably one of the last like really hot, warm summer days. So I'm going to take advantage. Oh, it's a big bug. Ew. Anyways, another 90-degree day out there. I decided I'm gonna go outside and get a head start on clearing out the other cracks so that tomorrow when my dad is free, we can just kind of start filling them and just take a big step out of the process. My dad is not here with the tools, so we're gonna get crafty and use a butter knife. I'm wrong. The tools are right here. I think I'm gonna use this and the butter knife. So we did this whole area yesterday, which looks really good. I'm going to start digging out the cracks over here. I might have to move the table. Actually, no, I'm just gonna do what I can without moving the table. Okay, 2 hours later, I did all of this, and I just, honestly, it's really fun. It's very like meditative. So I did all of this, and then I stopped over here because my hand was starting to really hurt. Plus, we're not even gonna be able to get all of this done tomorrow. So this is where I'm leaving it for today. Feeling very good about what I've done. I think it'll just be like one more day to carve out this little area, and then we've done it all. And we'll see how it holds up. We're gonna wash it down afterwards, and then it's all gonna be more cohesive. It's gonna dry like this color, but this is what it looks like as it's drying. Anyways, this is where we're leaving it for today, and we will come back tomorrow. Here we are, another day.
Mr. Broom.
Mr. Broom is out. I had so much fun, you know, using it yesterday, cleaning up my space. And now, this is what we get to do.
How much fun does this little spot give us?
It's so much fun.
How many people actually do this manually?
I don't know, man. We're jumping right in to fill in some cracks. I'm excited. You know, more than half of the patio will be done by the end of today.
Oh, thank God. I think I'm gonna go on the soupy side. I love the soupy side.
we've done a whole chunk today. We're letting it sit for a second and then we're gonna do the cleanup. But this is a lot of progress today. This is a whole bag of concrete. We obviously have a lot more to do, but this is where we're leaving it for today because we're out of material. And then we go in.
That you would find it very satisfying.
Well, this is 100% up my alley. Tarp is down as a precaution, just in case the weather's a little unstable today. We're not sure what's gonna happen, and if it rains, all of our work's gonna get destroyed. So the tarp is just in case, but I would say it's a successful day. I love it. And this is where we're leaving it for today. We're gonna work more on it next week, but I've been filming this for weeks and I finally wanna show you guys where we're at with the backyard. Lots of random experimental things that we're doing back there. We are obviously not professionals at all. We're kind of going with the flow, learning as we do and hoping for the best. And that's our technique. But I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. Let me know if you wanna see more updates sprinkled in the regular vlogs, or if you wanna see another video like this with more updates in a few weeks. Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed watching this though. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next vlog.